We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It's time for Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Sky Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Stepping in, Joey Wendell. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
First pitch on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. The 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Rendon over to his right. 1 away. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think they really need their number 7 hitter to turn it around. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
Nope.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box, Austin Meadows, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Comes into this one at 271. 3 homers and 11 RBIs. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Tyler Glasnow gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Colorado Springs. The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys. He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Corey Dickerson waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Renfroe is right there, 1 down. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
And he popped him up low into shallow center. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Anthony.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. First pitch on its way. This is hit pretty well out to left field. A ball that's carrying, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
A ball and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch of the at-bat.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
He's set. The 0-1. Glasnow is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Hunter Renfroe. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hunter Renfroe.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Ball.
2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
So stepping in, Willie Adames. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball 1-0. As a look, now the pitch. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Nobody out, runner on first. Still 1-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
On the ground near home. That winds up foul. Renfroe stands at first with 1 out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. At batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. Fastball well outside.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Swung on and missed 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Here now it's Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And the inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, and it's 2-0 Tampa Bay. And here's the 2nd-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Looking to drop one down, but he can't make contact. 1-2. Now here it comes. Left side. Adames picks it up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
That is seven. The first baseman.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up to shoot, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Bryce trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Renfroe is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting in. The shortstop, Greg Garcia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. The 2-1 home.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
Joey Wendell digs in now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Jose Martinez.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
2 out, nobody on. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, upstairs.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-0 count, and the pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
A 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Bullet back up the middle. Renfroe has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Corey Dickerson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Nope.
Here's a breaking ball too low, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
In now is Anthony Rendon. A ball and no strikes. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. From the stretch. Fastball up in the zone, but it's strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Austin Meadows, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Austin Meadows.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And there's out number 2.
The bat, number 1. Shortstop, Willie Adames.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Hey.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 00. Second baseman, Delino.
Stepping in, Delino DeShields. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
No balls and 1 strike. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, William Astudillo.
Throw over to first, and the runner back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, and the runner back safely. Into the box now, William Astudillo, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes, 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. Now batting, Greg Garcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch inside, the throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
Swinging a soft liner, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Ready to take his hacks again, Yandy Diaz, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Popped him up. Astudillo over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Ready with the 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Daniel Robertson. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
First baseman, Daniel Robertson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Well, that was certainly a tough play and worth taking another look with Show Track. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Kiermaier. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Jose Martinez.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's the pitch. In there, and it's even at 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Aye.
2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's...
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Man, I love that AB right there. He rushed him in with the pitch before. You would think maybe he would leak a little bit, cheat to the inside half of the plate. Not the case. Kept his shoulder square, stayed on that pitch middle away, and was able to drive it out of the yard.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball one. 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready with another 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Through 5 1/2, it's now 3-0 Tampa. And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball one.
Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Two and one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Pitch on the way. 3-2 full count. Drilled down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That show you one pitch, one two-run shot, and the entire complexion of the game can change just like that.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager after the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Chris Davinsky takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 51, Chris Davinsky.
Stepping in now, Mike Yastrzemski. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Davinsky, a California-born ball player. He was a 25th round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Ball two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Delino DeShields. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Still only one out in the inning. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Now batting, the first baseman, William Acunio.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Into the box now, Williams Astudillo. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here, one man out. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And there he goes towards second. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. And he is in there.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Into the box, Greg Garcia, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hard on the ground towards short. And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. And to score from third, the tying run.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Oh, and 2. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Ready once again, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Hunter Renfroe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Kevin Ginkel comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. So now to the plate, Willie Adames. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0.
At the ball. Count 2-1.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Lowe. First pitch on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Rays held in check here. Still tied 3-3. Colin Poche gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Colin Poche.
Next will be the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
The designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And he fouls this one off. Two and one. The 2-1 home sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2. That misses, and we're even at 2 and 2. As a look, now the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Tyler Duffy has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding into the box, Yandy Diaz. The numbers against Tyler Duffy, he's 1 for 2. First offering on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Duffy, a native Texan. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier on the run. He's there and records the first out. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. So coming to the plate, Mike Zunino. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. That evens it up 1-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The first baseman, Daniel.
Now at the plate, Daniel Robertson. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Misses, ball 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. This is flared out towards second. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Diego Castillo is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Diego.
Standing in, Mike Yastrzemski. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
For the Sky Sox, no left fielder, Mike.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martinez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The batter, number 00, second baseman, Delino.
In now, Delino DeShields. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
To 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
In now, Williams Astudillo. And he puts it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Andrew Chafin will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Joey Wendell, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Chafin has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. He swings and grounds it to short. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. At the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Slider laid off for a ball.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The batter,
Manuel Margot will come on now and pinch run here. Settling in now, number 1. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Score remains tied at 3-3. Miles Straw takes over out in left field after entering the game in a pinch hit role last half inning. Manuel Margot stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Number 13, Manuel.
Now at the plate, Greg Garcia is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Leading off for Colorado Springs, the shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
3-1 to him now. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This one's down to third. And there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder,
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Strong will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mookie Betts looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Margot is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Michael Lorenzen takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Lowe. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Late that time for a strike.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Now the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Zunino.
So here's Mike Zunino. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Oliver Drake comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Oliver Drake.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Dickerson.
He's set. Here it comes.
0-1.
1-0 home. This one's down to third. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The third baseman, number 10, Anthony Rendon.
So striding in, Anthony Rendon. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
From the stretch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Ready with the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Jose Alvarado takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Robertson. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Line to the right side. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Striding forward now is the DH, Joey Wendell. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Miles Straw is on deck. The 3-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Garcia is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 3.
set to get his evening at the plate started, Miles Straw. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball one. Oh, that's kicked out.
The set and the 2-0 fouled off. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1.
Austin Meadows would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed. 3-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Ready with the payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Nothing across here this half of the inning. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. So digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too low. 1-0. Pitch on the way.
2 balls, no strike. Last ball 3. 3-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now in the box, Delino DeShields. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
The 1-0. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Williams Astudillo, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Now batting, the shortstop, Red.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Greg Garcia, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Pulled toward right center field. Margot's on the move. He's got it as the winning run is stranded to end the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 11 innings in the books now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Tommy Edman will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 19, Tommy Edman.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Meadows.
He's set, and the pitch.
Well, count 1-0.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Bounce to first, right to him, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The programming note to pass along here. Due to the length of our ball game tonight, the Jody Kelsey show will not be seen this evening, so that we can bring you the conclusion of this ball game. Doggone. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Digging in, Willie Adames, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
The set and the 1-0.
2-0.
2 balls and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Brandon Lowe would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Ready with the 3-1. Full count now. 3-2.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Stepping up now, Brandon Lowe. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Ready with the 1-0. In the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. Still tied 3-3. Peter Fairbanks will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and the best case scenario for him is to take us to the 13th.
Peter Fairbanks.
Into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
The center fielder, Kevin
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Here's the first pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0. Slider laid off for a ball. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now the 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Oh, look at the dive. What a play.
Great diving stop down there at first to get the out. If that ball gets to the outfield, the whole complexion of this inning drastically changes.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. And he might very well get 4 wide ones here to try to set up a double play ball that could still get him out of here tied. Here's the first pitch.
contact there.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ward. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
2-0 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 2-1. And it's fouled away. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Popped up. Diaz takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Should be enough to get the job done. And they're going to walk off as winners here in 12 innings.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, he delivered when it mattered most with the walk-off base hit, so better get his recognition. I just hope his guys didn't pummel him too hard when they went out there celebrating on the field.